Hi, this is Beth with Best Boat Tours. Today we're doing a tour on a 1979 86-foot Burger. And I have a special surprise for you today. I have Captain John Rahm, who is the captain of this fine vessel, that's personally going to give us a tour. All right.
Beth, thank you, Beth. Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending upon when you're watching this video. Welcome to Oriental, North Carolina. The boat is moored here in Grace Harbor at River Dunes. And I thought I'd take the next 15-20 minutes or so to give you the insider's tour of this wonderful boat that's for sale. So I've been the captain of this boat for about a year and a half now. And it's been one of the best jobs I've had in my entire life. So I'll be pleased to show you the boat, and I'm excited about doing it.
So should we take a look? We'll walk down here.
Again, it's 1979, 86 feet. With the swim platform, it's probably a little over 90. And yeah, 116 tons. Is the weight, and it's an awesome piece of machinery. Everywhere we go, Beth, people take pictures of the boat, really do. Boat comes with a little bit of notoriety here in Eastern North Carolina. You know, folks have seen the boat, and they remember it well. So it comes with a little bit of notoriety.
Let's go aboard.
Let's go.
Take a look.
Yep, watch your step going up the ladder. Ladder recently rehabbed, put new wheels on it, and they got some new non-skid going on. So the ladder heater attaches here or further up on the bow, but it seems to fit a little better here, so that's we keep it here. Where would you like to start, Beth? In the pilot house?
That works.
Okay. Pilot house. It looks like a lot of gauges and instrumentation, but all this is straightforward. Twin engines, of course, a bow thruster. It's powered with two MTU, I think they're 8V331s. I can't remember the serial number at the end, but they're listed for 850 horsepower apiece. But the serial numbers subsequent to these are 950. So I would not be surprised if the motors are a little more than 850 horsepower. Stay in your lane. That pillow is for me. So, to make sure I realize I'm not the owner, I'm just the captain of this boat. So throttles, and this is the bow thruster here. You know, starboard engine, port engine, lights, 4 displays, got TV cameras in the engine room. Some really good documentation. Got a maintenance log. If I repair something, I'll put it in there. And then if Pete, the engineer, repairs something, he'll put it in the engineering log. There's the oil sample. And then, of course, we have the ship's wallet, all the documentation, coastwise, all that stuff is in here. Radio certificates about the boat. That's all. That's on the ship's wallet.
I love maintenance logs.
Oh yeah, really good documentation aboard. So I try not to do anything without writing in the book. Wi-Fi board. This is one of those Deco repeaters, and we have those all over the boat. There are two networks on the boat. One is secured for the owner, and the other is unsecured for everybody else. Real game changer, Starlink. When we put Starlink in the boat, that was a real game changer. Electrical panel here. The 12-volt system and 24-volt DC, but actually most of the boat runs on alternating current. So we're either plugged into 100-amp shore power, or we're running one of the two generators that I'm going to show you later. Where would you like to go next, Beth?
Let's go forward.
Okay, let's go forward. Galley. A little different than the galley in most boats. Double sink, dishwasher, oven, new cooktop. We put in, of course, the refrigeration's good. A lot of galleyware on the boat. So really good space.
Espresso maker.
Yeah. And
Everybody knows I'm addicted to that stuff.
this is the formal dining room.
Wow.
They said the owner has asked me to remove these 2 blue chairs, so I'm going to pull those out of there. So if anyone wants to come look at the boat, they'll be missing. It will just be the 6 chairs on either side. But this is a nice space. How about the crew quarters next? Good?
Perfect.
Watch your step. Little kitchenette. Freezer here. I'm running a dehumidifier down below. So all our fluids here. Kind of keep those there. These are actually the zincs for the propeller shafts. 2 in each shaft. So pretty robust zincs. Captain's quarters. That's my little bag in the rack in case I dry clothes. In case tragedy happens, I'll have dry clothes aboard.
Washer, dryer.
Yeah, washer, dryer. Crew head. Yep, escape hatch up to the bows here.
Which you hopefully never
No,
have
we're
to
never
use.
gonna use that. No. All this is, just closets for the 2 bunks. Pete the engineer. Shout out to Pete Messicomer from Landfall Boatworks. Pete's the engineer on board, and he can fix anything. I think he rebuilt his first engine when he was still in diapers. So, but he's been the engineer aboard the boat for like over 3 years now. So he's maybe 2 years ahead of me. And we try to run the boat with 3, myself, and then Pete the engineer. And normally I'll hire a young person, young and athletic. It doesn't mind being bossed around to help us with the lines and things like that.
Yeah. Throw those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The young person sleeps up here.
Yeah.
This is our parts locker here, and I have an inventory sheet of exactly what's in there. So, but there's no date on that thing. So one of my projects is to pull all that out of there, and I'm going to re-inventory that and get ahead of that. So, but I'm sure there are really good parts in the boat. But this is a good space for the crew to hang out in. How about the engine room next, Beth?
Yeah.
Let me get a light on. Watch your step. Yeah. Oh, whoops! I closed that. This is Jake, and over here is Elwood. The generator on the port side there is Bert, and the generator on the starboard side is Ernie. So for port to starboard, we have Bert, Jake, Elwood, and Ernie are the occupants of this space here. And great thing about the boat, Beth, it's all straightforward. Nothing's run with a 4.5-inch electronic shriver panel. It's circuit breakers and wires. All the circuit breakers are labeled and pumps, and so it's 1979. It's 1979 technology, so it's pretty straightforward. No, it's straightforward and they're really easy to maintain. So each of these engines advertised 850 horsepower, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're a little more, because the series before these have higher horsepower. This is the tool chest. It's all Pete's.
How many
metric,
How many
SAE.
reverse cycle units are there on this?
I have to count them, 1 for each room.
Okay.
So we have three for the quarters. 1 for the captain's quarters is 4. 1 for the galley area, 6. 1. Yeah, I think there are about 10 on the boat. One for each space. Yep, and all right here are the 2 pumps for the air conditioning. 1 and 2. I'm going to paint this floor too, Beth. I've been trying to figure out the best way to do it, but I think when somebody comes to look at the boat, I'm gonna paint that air superiority gray. Just bring that back a little bit. Always a little something to do.
Always.
And of course, we have cameras down here too, so we can see what's going on while the boat's underway. Water maker. It's got a water maker, but I think it's been retired in place. It's a good one for the water maker. Use some rehab. Flip up these two lights for us. I said we don't run the boat without alternating current. So we'll start one of the generators and all underway. Might as well work our way aft. Check out the salon. The owner's area here, of course. Bunch of TVs on the boat. We have Roku. We have a Roku stick in the TVs. That combined with the Starlink, really nice. Owner likes to sit here, watch the television. Granddaughter plays right here.
This is a huge area.
Yep, and other daughters and friends are here. If you look at the listing, these two chairs have been swapped out. Owners in the furniture business didn't like them and had some new ones put in. So if you look at the listing, these two chairs changed out. And also, if you look at the listing, I don't think there was a carpet. I think we put a carpet in here. Really nice space. Two wine coolers. These are 2 bottles of Tito's vodka just for emergency purposes. Aft deck, barbecue. This is kind of the morning area. Owner's family like to come out here in the morning, sip some coffee. All the cushions are new.
Nice sitting area for sure.
Like I say, the owner's in the furniture business, and he had these cushions made. So here's the aft lazarette area. Batteries are down there. Steerage linkage, spare propellers.
Look at the size of the props.
Yeah.
Spare props.
Yeah, I like to hit them with a little bit of brass so get those polished up. I don't know, but it's not high on the priority list. Yeah, good space in there. All the inflatable toys go in there. Down in the owner's area. This is just a linen closet here on my left. Then here is the hot water heater on my right. Yeah, these are the guest quarters. On this side is the queen. Queen size bed. Ensuite head. Of course, each room has its own air conditioning. TV. Really comfortable space. And this side are the twins. All the closets are cedar lined. Automatic lights. TV. Oh, it's really set up nicely. Owner's stateroom, you know, the whole width of the boat. King size bed. 2 really deep closets.
And the beam is 20 feet?
Oh, yeah, yes. Nice TV. Again, we're pretty happy with the Roku. The heads down here are vacuum flush, but the day head by the Pilothouse is just a regular electric toilet. It's above the holding tank. So, how about up to the flybridge? Well, I guess we could walk the deck first since we're here. This folds up, but I have it down in case you want to step into the Pilothouse. Again, this is the shore power connector box. This is a fun area up here. Though the boat cruises at 12, so it's a little breezy. It can be a little breezy. Some folks ride up here while the boat's underway, and some prefer not. But when the boat stops, this is a great place. You know, hang out. The owner likes the decks natural. I asked him, I could oil them for you, or we could do something with the decks. He goes, no, he likes them natural like this. So the boat's still a wash. We're going to wash it here in a couple weeks. But I left it in its natural state.
Looks beautiful. Very nice.
But he likes the decks natural, so okay. How about up to the fly bridge?
Absolutely.
Through the Pilothouse. Coming up. I mostly drive the boat up here, because the visibility is so much better.
I can see that.
2 VHFs. Again, just like downstairs. These are the 2 throttles. Bow thruster. All the displays, wheel. 2 radios. And it's all very straightforward. Again, cushions are new. Again, the family likes this space. They hang out here while the boat's underway. It's where they like to be. The owner has a rib, and when we go somewhere big, we'll crane that aboard, tie it down here. But we have some deck furniture in this locker here, and that's just a little refrigerator there. It's just sitting on those blocks. We'll put out the deck furniture, and this is just an awesome place to hang out and enjoy the day. The owner is a Marine, and we've had 2 nor'easters come up the coast here recently and have not been kind to the flag, so I'm going to swap that out here soon. Marine Corps birthday, 10 November, 250 years. So, but he's quite proud of his Marine service.
As he should be.
As he should be, yep.
As he should be. Look at that bell. Wow. And this mast is gimbaled.
Yes.
So
you could take the bimini down, unbolt it and roll it back.
Down.
I'm not sure what the height of the boat would be with it folded down, but it would certainly be a help.
Loop friendly.
Yep. So this is the Freedom. I think the boat's had 2 previous owners. I think the current owner is owner number 3 of the boat. So the folks who have owned it have kept it a while, because the boat just becomes a member of the family, and that's this situation too. But the owner has gone back to work. He was semi-retired for 2 years or so, and the company made him an offer that he couldn't refuse. So he's gone back to work for the next 5 years or so. So the boat's not going to get used. And he thought, well, maybe it's a good time to just let it go. So folks can find the listing online. It's a Chuck Royal from United Yacht has the listing. He's in Sarasota, Florida. That's where he's from. Like, hey, Captain John, why would you pick a broker in Florida to sell the boat if it's in North Carolina? Well, Chuck has sold the boat the 2 previous times. So the owner thought, well, we'll give Chuck a crack at it the third time. Chuck's a good guy. He knows the boat really well because he sold it twice before. So that's the reason why he's got it this time. So he's easy to find on the internet.
All right. Well, thank you, Captain John.
Yeah,
this has been a fantastic tour.
I hope you enjoyed it, and come take a look at the boat.
Absolutely. So this boat, as John said, is in Oriental, North Carolina. So let me know if you have any comments on this one. She is absolutely beautiful and has been maintained so well. All right. Have a good day. Get out there on the water. Bye.